morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are based. Welcome to the Smart Contract Summit. SmartCon is Chainlink's inaugural conference celebrating our ecosystem, our users, and you, our community. I'm Adelyn Zhou, and I run marketing for Chainlink. You are all here because you believe in the power of smart contracts to make the world a more fair, transparent, and equitable place. You share in our vision to make universally connected smart contracts that enable us to build a more trustworthy world to empower everyone's economic potential. We've curated for the next 2 days an incredible lineup of speakers. We have the top thinkers and builders in the space sharing their knowledge with you. We have talks featuring users who are applying Chainlink on mainnet to secure billions of dollars in value. We have panels where industry experts will make sense of all the craziness that's happening in DeFi and share their insights on where the space is going next. You'll hear from users like Aave. Stanley will share how Aave climbed to become one of the most popular DeFi projects, securing more than $1.5 billion in value. You'll also hear from early adopters like Spencer DeWindle. He's an NBA basketball player who is tokenizing his contract in order to bring more control for creators over their professional contracts. You'll also hear from academic visionaries like Ari Jules, who is a former chief scientist at RSA and also the co-author of the Chainlink white paper on the research happening at Chainlink today and also where we're going in the future. This conference is built for you. We have networking sessions where you can connect with others, where we're trying to recreate that magic that happens in offline conferences where you bump into each other in between sessions. We have sponsor booths where you can go and explore and learn more about some of these amazing projects that are on mainnet today. We also have AMAs where you can go and listen and ask questions of some of your top favorite speakers to really get into their minds and understand how they're thinking about what's happening next. And then for those of you who want to build, we have developer workshops for you to get your hands dirty and go out and do some coding. So we have something for everybody. And thus, I invite you to explore, to connect, to learn, and to contribute. We're all in this together, so let's go and create the impact that we wish to see. Welcome and enjoy the conference.
Adelyn, thank you so much for the great info and warm intro. My name is Rory Pint, and I'm the Director of Community for Chainlink. I feel that today is a true celebration of the Chainlink community. Many of you have been with us for over 3 years, researching, debating, and sharing your knowledge with the wider blockchain community and beyond. We are truly a global community, with over 7,000 attendees registered for the conference from around the world. I have had the privilege of meeting some of you and look forward when we can do more in-person events in the future. Our community and ecosystem is made up of developers, researchers, data providers, node operators, and businesses, providing the most secure and reliable DeFi infrastructure. This allows developers to build amazing products while relying on the Chainlink network to provide them the off-chain data that they need. As we first started to plan this event, the idea was to do something in person with a few hundred attendees. As we all know, due to the pandemic, that was not possible. But just like many things in life, a door closed and another opened. That brings us here today. We now have the ability to create a much larger conference than we ever initially imagined. With over 115 speakers, this 2-day conference is bringing together the top projects in DeFi, enterprise adoption, blockchain gaming, and more. Remember, you not only have the opportunity to watch, but to interact, network, and meet fellow attendees who share the same drives and interests. By the end of the conference, you will have learned where the smart contract space has been, where it is now, and where it is headed. This is really only the beginning. Look at how far DeFi has come in just 1 year. But what will the next year bring? What will the next trend be in blockchain? NFTs, blockchain gaming, DAOs, or is DeFi really here to stay, completely remolding how people think and interact with the world of finance? The great thing is you can find those answers here over the next 2 days in the Smart Contract Summit. Since we have such a diverse community, I think it's important to set forth some community guidelines, along with a few helpful tips that will let you get the most out of the conference. First, be respectful to all the attendees, speakers, and organizers. Treat others as you would like to be treated, and you should be just fine. Second, let's keep the conversations related to the conference. Always remember, you can always hop in a lot of other social channels to ask a question that may not be directly related to the conference. We want to create an atmosphere where everyone is welcome to interact and ask constructive questions. This is a place to learn, connect, and interact. We invite you to take advantage of that. Here's some helpful information and tips for a great experience. We have many interactive sessions. You can find those in the session tab on the left of your screen. Many of those sessions will give you an opportunity to not only just listen, but become part of the conversation. Take full advantage of the networking feature. This is a great place to meet people that share your interests. There's always people looking to build great teams. This is a great opportunity to meet them. And lastly, visit the Expo booth to learn more about some of the projects joining us here throughout the conference. Again, thank you for joining us and welcome to the Smart Contract Summit. We're going to get started in just a few moments. But so as we kick off today, let me tell you a little bit about the first session. It's the State of Smart Contracts and Decentralized Finance, presented by Vance Spencer and Michael Anderson of Framework Ventures. Smart contracts have left off the pages of pure fiction, and they are now securing real commercial relationships. A new industry seems to have been born. Let's journey with Vance and Michael as they present on the past, present, and future of smart contracts. So sit back, relax, and stay a while. Vance and Michael will be joining us in just a few minutes. Thank you.